Hello, my name is Marion from Marion Crochets. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to learn how to crochet this beautiful scalloped purple top with a tie at the front, and I'm so happy that we're doing this. Welcome! So for today's tutorial, you will need a pair of scissors to help you trim and cut off the excess, or rather the hanging threads yarn. And then for my tutorial, I'm going to use a 2.5mm hook. I also have my measuring tape, my tape measure to where I'll be taking my measurement, that is underbust and also the cup size. I will show you in a bit how I'm going to achieve that. And then lastly, I have my seagull 4-ply yarn, and this is from Kenya, right here, manufactured locally. It is very thin, so I am going to be doubling it up just to achieve the medium weight, that is 3 to 4 medium weight. Now let's put this aside first, and then I show you how I'm going to measure. Now I have already made one cup. If you look at this cup here, it is scalloped on one side. This side that is scalloped is going to be on the upper side of the cup, which will bring the beautiful design on it. And then from your nipple downwards towards your underbust, mine is 3 inches, exactly 3 inches. So if I measure from here all the way here, it's giving me 3 inches, as you see here. Now okay, this cup is a perfect fit. Now to achieve this, let's dive right into it as I show you how I got the measurement over there. Now take your yarn. As I told you, I'm going to be doubling my yarn up. Now chain 15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 stitches. If I measure these 15 stitches of mine, 15 chain stitches, you notice that it's giving me exactly 3 inches. But now to start us off, we will need to do the first double crochet. So we add three chains, 1 2 3, and then we start our double crochet right where we had blocked off on our 15th chain previously. So that is where I'm doing my first double crochet. And if you had forgotten how to do your double crochets, you yarn over, pull up a loop, insert your yarn here, yarn over, your hook here, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Do the same thing here, yarn over, insert your hook through the next chain, pull up a loop, you have 3, pull through 2, put a yarn over and pull through the remaining 2. Now I'm going to make clear double crochets on top of this chain stitches. That will give me 15 double crochets on the first row. Yeah, we're almost there. And then once we get, let me get there, then I explain to you. Once we get to the very last chain stitch, this one here, we're going to do something different. You will work 2 double crochets, 1 2 double crochets, and then chain 1. I would chain 2, but then I'm chaining one because I like to chain one because my stitches are loose. If you're doing tight stitches, I'd advise you to chain two in the middle of these two double crochets, like that. You will notice now we have formed like a little corner over here. Now we have finished this row, the row on this side. Now we're going to the other side, and we will continue working our double crochets. I like to tuck this yarn in just to make my work neat. Keep working your row of double crochets. Now we are approaching the last stitch. This is the second last. Now here we have the very last stitch, the very last double crochet. So we're done with the first row. Now chain two, turn your work, go into this very second double crochet here, and keep working the second row of double crochets. Once you get towards the part where we had inserted two double crochets, chain one, two double crochets, don't forget to do the exact same thing. Place two double crochets in this chain one space, chain one, place two more double crochets in the same chain one space, and then continue working double crochets on top of the previous row of double crochets until you get to the end of this row. Now once you get to the last double crochet, work your double crochet on the chain two space that we did previously to maintain your clean straight edge, and then chain two, turn your work, go into the second hole here that is on the second stitch. This is the last stitch we did. Now we're going on the second stitch. Now continue working your double crochets as you build rows and rows until you have made a perfect bra cup. Like once you put it against yourself and you're happy with the coverage, you will now work the last row, and I will come back and show you how to work the very last row where we include the scallops. 7 rows, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 rows of double crochets. Now the 8th row is going to be scalloped. So chain one, turn your work, count 1 2, and in the third go in with double crochets. Do 6 double crochets in the same stitch. How many are these? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Skip 3 in the fourth, make a single crochet. Skip 2 in the third, make another scallop. 2 3 4 5 6. Skip 3, 1 2 3 in the fourth, make a single crochet. Skip 2 in the third, make another scallop shell. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Skip 3, 1 2 3 in the fourth, make a single crochet. Skip 2 in the third, make another scallop shell. 2 3 4 5 6. Sorry. Oh, sorry, they're supposed to be 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, true. So 1 2 3 4 scallops. This side we had 1 2 3 4 of them. Yay! Now I want to show you how I do this strap over here that is going to tie at the front. Skip 1 2 3, the fourth, go in with a single crochet inside the chain one stitch. You can just slip stitch in there and then chain 50. 1 2 3, chain 50, 48 48 49 50, then add 1 because we're going to do a series of single crochets on top of this chain stitch. So on top of this chain, I mean, so skip 1 and then go into the next one with a single crochet. Do single crochets all the way down on this chain because we want to attain a firm. This strap here should be firm so that it can hold your boobs in place. Now let me do my single crochets and we'll meet once I'm done. I am approaching the very last, or rather the first chain that I did here. Now this is the last one, whatever you want to call it, last or first. Now I will now slip stitch there just to close it off. Beautifully done. Now also slip stitch into the next double crochet and then start just chain 1 and then start working your double crochets down on this to complete this row. Once you're done with this row, and then you're done with the rest of the top, not top but this, the other cup. Two cups, yay! There we have it, guys. Just a few more and we will be done with this cup. The very last double crochet, chain 1, pull up a loop, done, and then secure that. Now here we have our 2 cups. This is going to be the front part where we will tie it nicely like that. So this will be boob 1 and boob 2. Nicely done, completed. Now at this juncture, at this moment, we want to work the downer part, under part right here. Alright, now I already have a feeling that this is going to be beautiful. Yay! Now at this moment we are happy with the cup coverage, and now we want to establish the distance between one cup to the other, in the sense that we want to make a chain over here that will provide the link between this cup and this one. Now for me, from this strap all the way down to where my chain will start, it's 1.5 inches, this other side too. And to be precise, I have measured, I have just taken 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 stitches down, and now this 7 stitches down on each side, that is where I'm going to start my chain. So I attach my yarn here And guys, this distance will depend on your size. Do not measure as I have, because this is going to work for me. my stitch markers though. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Because 16 will provide a good linkage. Yeah, sure. So 16 stitches, 16 chain stitches, and then we attach this to the other side where we had marked off. Then chain one, and then chain one, and cut off our yarn from there. Remove the stitch markers, red stitch markers. Just remove the stitch markers, guys, like that. Make sure our chain is nicely stitched and firm. We will attach that later as we work towards it. Now we reattach our yarn. We reattach on, I shouldn't have cut it, but it's okay. Now I'm going to reattach my yarn here. Let's just move from this angle here. I'm going to reattach my yarn here and then work double stitches, double crochets from here all the way to the other side. And this side, it is going to be the part under our underbust part, underbust area. Now since I'm going to do, just reattach my yarn here, pull it, and then make sure it's firm. The first knot doesn't count, so do 1 2, and then continue start making double crochets here all the way through the chain that we just made to the other end. And that is going to form our first row on the part that forms the underbust. I like my work clean, so I just tuck that in and then work on top of it to conceal it. It's obscene. It must never be seen. Ha, must never, really. It mustn't be seen. Now work on top of that chain nicely. Just do your double crochets with no hurry at all. No hurry at all. Nicely do our 16 double crochets here on top of this foundation chain. We had done 16 chain stitches, so I'm just doing the 16 double crochets on top of it. I like to incorporate this yarn in here so that it leaves my work clean and neat with no hanging threads. It looks complete that way. Now we are about to get to the other end. Woohoo! You followed me towards all the way to this point. Congratulations. I hope you like this tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please do so. I'm hoping to be consistent and bring more and more tutorials of how I construct different garments. I just like to figure it out as I go along, guys. It's not really like rocket science or anything. It's just crochet, making stitches. It should be simple, you know. 1, 2, chain 2, turn your work, go in with double crochets. Now I'm going to make 5 rows here, and then we'll figure out how we're working the back part, and then basically we'll be done. And we attach the straps that will tie at the back of our necks. Wow, it's a beautiful color. It is a beautiful purple lavenderish. It's purple. Love it. And I remember when I was in campus a couple of years ago, 4 years ago, I had a roommate, a very lively girl. Her name was Dolphin. Shout out to you, girl. And she gifted me a purple swimsuit. It was beautiful. I guess that's where I got the inspiration to work this in purple. Purple is a beautiful color. Purple rain. Oh. So keep working your double crochets, and then we'll meet once you are done with. You can work as many rows as possible, but I'm just going to work 5 rows, and that's done for me because I do not want so much of coverage. So basically that's it. Once you're done with this strap kind of sling on this side, and then you reattach your yarn on this other side to make another lengthy one, and then you come and attach your yarn here and make your strings for the straps, and you cut excess yarn, and that's it. You are 100% done with your top. Now you can rock it. Yay! Happy crochet, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. Bye.